Hello there, and welcome to Dr. Hammerman T. Phil Fudge. Welcome to Hammerman for today, March the 6th. We are coming into, well, I guess we're like halfway, 3/4 of the way into stage 1 at this point. Pretty straightforward, pretty standard. Just a bunch of stuff in front of tanks. It was the heavy tank combo again, so I was like, heavy tank combo again. Like, it really works so well for Hammerman. It's been making me seriously consider trying to go a few rounds doing the heavy tank lineup. Maybe next time it's like Heavy Mania or something. Just be like, alright, I'm gonna throw down like through 2, maybe 3 boats of heavies, and then 3 boats of tanks maybe, and like 2 boats of medics. Something along those lines, because I feel like they do really good. Those heavies take just enough abuse that your tanks kind of coast through without any problems and can do some serious damage. Then again though, like, I feel like if you're gonna go heavy tank, you might as well just go heavy Zooka and have like way more firepower. But I don't know. We might have to try this out. It might be a thing. It could be a thing. We can make it a thing. You know, things and stuff. So stage 2, pretty straightforward. Just a big zerg of mush. Make sure your flamethrowers and your machine guns are up at the front, and your rocket launchers are way at the back, and your shock launchers are somewhere in between with your mortars, and you're gonna win. It's gonna win. You're gonna win. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. It's good. Stage 3 is one of those lovely Grens first. So make sure if you've got an anti-Gren base, you flip over to that. As you can see, they work really well against those Grens. Now, it may not work quite as well against the Riflemen, but it's actually not that bad, because you still get a lot of fairly decent AoE damage going out of this base. As you can see, the Riflemen are just getting raked on the beach there, because, well, they're all there. I didn't realize how many there were until they started getting damage and all the health bars started showing up, and I was like, oh, I'm so close. Oh no. And like almost the flawless. Literally, as like the mortar bomb lobbed through the air, the only sniper tower to go down went down. And I was just like, oh. So if you maybe adjust your positioning and whatnot for that level, you might be able to do some fantastic things. I'm just saying, you might be able to pull off the flawless if, you know, that's like one of those things that you really worry about. If you're just looking at like plow through and get to the end of it, then by all means. But if you're looking to be like, haha, EP in time, share defense with task force, oh look, no losses, then by all means kind of shift things around a little bit, and that stage 3 is fully doable. The rest of the stages, not so much. Honestly, yeah, it's something about like really anything in front of the tanks, and then the front tanks just like way back, firing away on those first buildings. Maybe if you like devoted your entire base to trying to get flawless, it might be doable, but man, that would be tricky, because you'd have to like figure it out. Well, I guess you could, if you could watch the video and see what order things are landing in. Anyways, let's stop being distracted and get right back down to the actual task at hand, which is stage 5. And I know what you're thinking. You're looking at this base and you're just like, the frack? Well, the answer is someone not too long ago was commenting on one of the videos and was like, you should see how far you can get with just the Hot Pocket and the damage amp. And I was like, you know what? That kind of sounds like an idea. I'm curious. Okay. So I figured, like, okay, stages 1, 2, and 3, not even worth it, because obviously the DA is going to just fry everything and get get a massive win. And then stage 4, I was like, nah, probably don't need it. But stage 5, I thought, you know, okay, by the time things get to stage 5 difficulty, we're gonna have to see what's up. Well, it turns out stage 5 was greatly overestimating the Hot Pocket capabilities with the damage amp, because the Hot Pocket got run over. And then, obviously, because I had, like, switched to my OCD base, if you would, it's lined up properly. As you can see, all the different buildings are grouped together, and they're also listed based on level, so the highest level is at the one end. It's for when I'm trying to decide what I want to upgrade. I can switch to this, I can see what levels things are really quickly and easily, and I can move on. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I need to do it or it makes me feel bad in the inside. The voices tell me. Never mind. So, I figured I'd try it with the damage amp and the Hot Pocket. As you can see, my stage 5 got rolled over. But then they hit like the glob of buildings in the back there, and the glob of buildings did a pretty decent job of wiping things out. I had a pretty good laugh out of it, really. And we are able to move on to stage 6. And I figured, okay, if damage amp can't handle stage 5 solo, stage 6, we're gonna have to throw in at least one of the 2 prototypes. So I decided to go with the Hot Pocket because, well, the Hot Pocket it's just so awesome. But honestly, if you've got the damage amp without the Hot Pocket, or damage amp with another, like, I don't know, Doom Cannon or something, if you throw the Hot Pocket, if you don't have the Hot Pocket and you throw the damage amp in with the flamethrowers and the rocket launchers, like, just getting the DA on the 3 rocket launchers makes them so incredibly powerful, honestly. And then if you've got like 2 or 3 flamethrowers up in front of that, it's almost like having a Hot Pocket, because once you damage amp up those flamethrowers, they're doing 800 damage per second in, like, AoE damage, plus they get, like, the massive boost to their burn damage and everything. Just, it gets pretty intense. They don't have the range of the Hot Pocket, but 2400 damage per second is certainly nothing to scoff at, unless you're a scoffing scoffer. So I absolutely love, I gotta take a time out because I absolutely love the rope-a-dope on 6. The Hot Pot is like, I can't reach anything, I don't know what to do, I'm just gonna go back down, and all the Grens are like, hooray, the Hot Pocket's gone, let's go for a walk, guys. And they start going on their merry little walk right into a wall of flame in their face. Oh, it's so good. Every time I see the Hot Pocket take out a line of Grens that were just like, oh, it's safe, guys, let's move up now, it warms the cockles of my heart. Okay, so stage number 7, I did a couple of different iterations just to kind of mix things up and see what's up. I ended up moving the Hot Pocket down into the bottom, just because if you can finish off these first 2 waves of attackers, you can really make your life very, very easy. As you can see, all the medics are in there and stuff, and if you can keep the medics away from the army ants in this wave, like, honestly, things are fantastic. You are already 3/4 of the way towards winning, even if your Hot Pocket isn't in range of the damage amp anymore. And then it's crazy because everything for the second part of the attack comes along that left-hand side, really kind of going around the Hot Pocket. Now, the good thing is, obviously, some troops eventually get sucked down into range of the Hot Pocket, and you can watch it just going to town doing work. But a lot of them kind of go around the backside, out of reach, but it's okay because obviously there's defenses back there, you know, doing what defenses do. And also, even if they were able to clear all the way to the back, they have to go through that super crazy minefield, which would fry pretty much any of these riflemen, because it's all riflemen that are left over, right? And then, like, this part of the attack happens, and I just started to go insane. There is one rifleman left. One freaking rifleman with no health. Honestly, if one of the turtles on the beach came over and farted on it, it would die. There is no health, and it just starts attacking all of the buildings. The good news is we get redemption. Bam! Oh no! There it is. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And above all else, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.